question, like when we do Veerbhadrasana or like when we take a leg back, sometimes I get a hip impingement over there. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. Like I don't know, maybe I'm absent-minded or I'm more overdoing it.
Who will
What's
tell
the
that? Who will tell that? You are saying that I don't know. How would I get to know?
no,
You
it
have
is
to
not
tell me.
happening.
You have to tell me
I practice
why it
only.
happens. You have to tell me why it
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or can I use a proper like a belt or something like that for that piece thing?
I think muscle control will help there. Prop work will definitely, the belt work, which we did in level 2, that will definitely help
Yeah.
there. But that
Oh,
will not help you when you are moving on the mat, right? Then
yeah,
you
the
cannot
belt
just
is
stay in between and then, put the belt on. So I think there the awareness will work, or maybe a little bit wider base of support will
by
work.
the stands of the leg.
Wider stance of the leg will work.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Might be I'm keeping it too near
Too
the
near.
legs.
Yes.
Okay. I'll try it and let you know.
Yes. Please let me know. Please let me know. Soneji, do you have one more, or do you have any other question also? Your raised hand is placed here.
Yes, yes, I have few.
Yes, please.
First is Surya Namaskar can be the warm-up for the regular practitioner, or should we practice some other Sukshmayams and all?
Definitely. It starts from finger movement, toes movement, rotations and everything. And then gentle, warm up of yoga, like we have engine run, we have a simple butt kick, we have high knees, something like that, or jumping jack or something. We can do that. And then after that, you can come into Surya Namaskar.
And can we practice Surya Namaskar daily, or should we skip in between?
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
The third
if you're
one,
doing mindfully, if you're doing mindfully like we did, you can do daily. No issue.
How many? How many a day? One time? Yeah.
How many?
Ideally, like for a regular practitioner, like for one year or 2 years, if I'm practicing daily, so how many should I practice? और कुछ और भी कर सकते हैं या सिर्फ ये करके बहुत है?
I think this is a very tricky question to answer. Why? Because let me tell you, this totally depends on the purpose of a person. Because if you want to burn calories, let's say if you want to burn calories, if you are really focusing on the fitness part, then I would say carry on 108 with mindfulness, keep on going 1 hour, keep on moving on the mat, right? With full control and everything. Why not? But if you're just working because from the spiritual point of sight, then I would say do 12, just do 12, right? And then it will be enough, isn't it? So totally depends. I cannot say that. If I'll say that do 108 every day, then what will you do? Will you do it every day?
No, not every day, but once a week
No,
I
right?
can do.
No.
Once a week I can do.
No, it should not be. It should not be. It should not be definitely too much of movement if it is done without, being mindful there. So I would suggest do even 1008, but being mindful there, and then know why you're doing the practice. If you're doing the practice for more physical fitness, then definitely go for more rounds. It will give you more muscular endurance. It will give you strength. It will give you flexibility. If you're doing with the mindfulness, the drishti and everything, or with the mantras, it will give you more mental peace as well, and the spirituality as well. Everything will come with that, isn't it? But if you don't want to, because see, everything, if you do overdoing it, it is something like running every day half marathon. Why we are doing it, right? You don't need it. Too much of joint utilization will only lead to deterioration faster, right? Doesn't really matter that how much you have.
So
to
ideally
use the
12 is okay.
12 is fine. 12 is perfectly fine.
So two quick questions. One is Ashtanga Namaskar, like Khushbu asked you. During the Surya Namaskar practice, if a person is unable to do only this Ashtanga Namaskar and every asana that person can do, this thing can't do, what will be the alternate for that?
What is the
Ashtanga
reason?
Namaskar.
What is the reason why a person is unable to do?
So
Like
baki sare,
Varshaji is given the reason that the obesity is there, and that's why a person is unable to.
so a person is a beginner. बाकी सारे आसना हो रहे हैं इजीली, लाइक आपने जैसे पर्वत से बताया, पर्वत से टेबल टॉप में आके वी कैन गो फॉरवर्ड फॉर अष्टांग नमस्कार, सॉरी अश्व संचालन, बट अष्टांग नमस्कार में दे कांट गो डाउन विद हिप्स अप, they just lie
There
down.
is some technical issue, isn't it? It can be a technical issue.
सर टेक्निकल इशू बाकी सब कर रहे हैं, बाकी सबको वो टेक्निकली मैंने बता दिया.
Okay, got it. If person is still not getting it, even after telling the person n number of time or different variations, do
वो
one thing.
slanting जो आपने slant बोला ना, knee should that calf muscle, calf area should be
Right.
slanting. वो सारा हो रहा है, हाँ, that जो भी था, तो वो पूरा हो रहा है. Knee is little down. वो सब कुछ हो रहा है. Even then.
Maybe hands, the strength in the hands is not there, right?
Yeah.
It might be reason. So in that case, I would suggest stay into that high plank position only, and then slowly
Okay.
just go down towards the ground completely. Lie down. From there, go into cobra.
सही यही करा रही हूँ अभी, बट मुझे लगा कुछ नया मिल जाएगा शायद.
Now from there you can change the position. From there you can go reverse. Getting me? From there, once you are in the high plank, then you're going down completely on the ground. Now your hands are here. Ask the person to just move back, the hips.
Okay.
Push,
Okay.
move back that and go into the position. It is reverse. Right?
And so last question, legs bend क्यों रहनी चाहिए? Micro bend जो आपने बोला forward fold में.
Okay, legs micro bend, it's not for everyone. It is for people who have tight hamstrings and the lower back, tight hips. Then the tightness does not allow their hip to move into anterior, the pelvic into anterior position. So just to relax that, movement, just to let that movement happen, we keep the knees micro.
And for lower back pain and knee pain, person also should micro bend the knee?
Knee pain normally is happening in what movement? Is it happening in the extension movement or the flexion movement?
Extension.
Extension. So knee flexion will help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering so many questions.
That's okay. That's why I'm here.
Thank
that's why you are here, isn't it? Everyone is here. Yes, Varsha ji.
Sir, what are the contraindications?
Of?
जिसको sun salutations.
Okay. Sun salutation contraindications from joint perspective, like everyone is asking already. If there is a knee pain, keep the microband because of the hyperextension, the knee pain is coming. If the lower back pain is there in the flexion, then don't round the back, keep it neutral, upright. If the lower back pain is coming because of the backward bend, then keep it, that posterior tilt and keep it lengthening. If the knee pain is coming because you are keeping the knee down on the ground directly and it is pushing towards the, the floor is pushing on the knee, then in that case, I would suggest to keep some cushioning. You can keep towel, you can keep blanket or something under the knee, right? Neck pain, if there is a neck pain, don't keep it like this in the Ashtanga Namaskar or Ashtanga Namaskar. If the neck pain is coming, keep the forehead down, keep the neck neutral in that case, okay? I don't think so. Anything else you are getting?
If person is having high blood pressure and
so this was the joint. This was the joint related.
Yeah. Okay.
Joint related. From the physiological side, therapeutic side, if the person is having high BP, if the person is having heart issues, don't keep the head down below the heart level. So in that cases, we just do sun salutation sitting on the chair, maybe, right?
Okay.
Sitting on the chair and then do it. Don't. Anyways, a person who is having the high blood pressure issues too much or hypertension issues or high BP or heart issues should not be doing too much of hyperactivities, isn't it? And sun salutation is a Pingla Nadi thing, right? Sun is a Pingla Nadi. So it will only aggravate that area. So you have to see that accordingly. Do it with mindfulness. Do it with more breathing. Incorporate more breathing. Go slow. Maybe hold a posture for
slow and
3 to 5 breaths, and then don't unnecessarily overdo the activity. Do it. Start with the chair. I would always start with the chair in such cases, and then see if the person can do it on the mat. Because see, everyone's high blood pressure, everyone's hypertension, everyone's high BP will be different. Everyone's heart issues will be different.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
You cannot keep everyone in the same bucket.
Same
bucket. You cannot.
Yes.
So just see how the person is feeling and then do it. Okay. Anyone else? Any question? Urvashi, Santoshi ji, Rajni ji, and Pont, Tracy. Any question from your side? Yes, Kulpudi. In the meanwhile,
sir, how about using all the cues, and can we do the Chandra Namaskar?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Moon salutation.
Anything.
We are already hyperactive. So
sure you can. See, you can make, it is a myth. It is a myth that sun salutation is only hyperactive only. It is a myth. If you do it with more breathings and more holding, it will become yin. It totally depends on your kind of activity, isn't it? How you're moving. If you're moving faster, things will become yang. If you're moving slower, things will become yin. It is all about the energies. It is all about that how you're putting those energies, how you're transferring those energies, isn't it? Right? A same position can become yin and yang depending on what you're feeling in that position. So even if you're doing Chandra sun salutation or Chandra salutation, right, moon salutation, and person is not ready, person is feeling hyperactive there. So that Chandra salutation will also give the moon or the sun effect, the yang effects, right? So it is all about how you're feeling in the posture. It is not about that posture itself. Okay. Right. So if I'm sitting like this, okay, people who wish to leave, please leave because it is already time. You might be having certain works. So don't really wait for me to say goodbye because there are people who will be having question and answer. So they will keep asking. But if you guys want to leave, please leave. Don't worry. Okay. People who have any questions, you can still ask. If everyone is okay, if everyone is fine, then we all can say goodbye. Okay, everyone else, people who are leaving, please, you can keep on leaving. Yeah, people who have any questions, you can stay back and ask. Yes, Varshaji.
सर ऑलरेडी मुझे आंसर मिल गया है बट अश्व संचालन में जब जाते हैं या आते हैं तो वन लेग वो राइट या लेफ्ट स्ट्रेट नहीं रख पाते तो दे कैन फोल्ड देयर नी एंड डू दैट और अगेन ऐसे होता है कि मेरे क्लाइंट का एक हाथ नीचे रहता है और एक हाथ ऊपर she cannot put so
block.
I can
use the
give
block.
her
yeah. Use
yeah.
the prop. Use the prop.
Prop. Okay.
Use the prop. In yoga, everyone wants to do everything with the body itself, and that's the only ego challenge, ego problem, right? I want to do everything with the body. Use props whenever it is necessary. Use props, right? Use props. It is good. Props are your friend. So use them. Not everything can be done on the mat with the body itself. So use props. Okay. It will only keep yourself comfortable, and then steadiness will come.
And sir, what is Om chanting sun salutations?
Om chanting sun salutations.
Yes, I've heard about.
You can chant
Om
anything.
chanting.
It's okay. You can chant anything. You can even chant Gayatri mantra. Who is stopping you? You just need to move, and you just need to chant. All the chants, all the focuses, all the things, whatever we discussed here, it is only for one purpose, which is awareness. That's it. So what brings you awareness? You use that. What brings you awareness? People say while doing sun salutation, imagine sun, rising sun. I'm saying while doing sun salutation, you can imagine anyone who you can stick with, isn't it? If the sun is not working for you, keep anything what is working for you.
Okay, so instead of Surya's name, we can, for one step, one Gayatri mantra, and another step, we'll go for another mantra.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you.